Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I am going to do Exp22 Excel chapter 1 HOE Souvenirs. Basically this is the first chapter of Excel section of this course, and in this video I will be doing this assignment step by step so that you can get done your assignment by watch this complete video. But if you want me to do this assignment for you, or if you want me to do this complete course for you, my WhatsApp number and email is showing at the bottom of the screen. You can contact me either through WhatsApp or email and I can help you for your complete courses. So now we will start this assignment. First you will go to your Pearson IT Lab dashboard and you will download this file from IT Lab dashboard because I already download this file from Pearson IT Lab dashboard and I open in my computer, and this is the file instruction and having all the question in this assignment exp22 Excel chapter 1 HOE Souvenirs. That is the project description. I already read it. You can read on your assignment and you can get idea about your assignment. Okay, basically this is the first chapter of Excel section of this course, and in this video I will be doing this assignment step by step for you. But if you want me to do this assignment for you, or if you want me to do this complete course for you, my WhatsApp number and email is showing at the bottom of the screen. You can contact me either through WhatsApp or email and I can help you for your complete course, include all the Word, Excel, Access and PowerPoint assignments. You can ask me help for other courses like accounting, management, finance, information technology, computer science courses, all other writing assignments, mathematics, etc. So now we will start this assignment from steps to perform. First, we will check how much total step in this assignment. So there are total step 29 step in this assignment, but we will start from first step. Our first step is start Excel, download and open the file named Exp22 Excel chapter 1 HOE Souvenirs. Greater has automatically added your last name to the beginning of the file name. So I already download this file from Pearson IT Lab dashboard. So now I will go to my browser and then I will open Excel workbook, this one. This one is Excel workbook. It is open. We will apply all the instruction and all the question in this Excel workbook. We will make this assignment for final submission. Okay. So now we will move to our instruction file. So our step number 1 is done. So now we will move to our next step, that is the step number 2. Our step number 2 is, you notice that the worksheet contains some spelling errors that need to be corrected. Use Excel to check and correct the spelling errors in the worksheet. We are supposed that use Excel to check and correct the spelling errors in the worksheet. So we will go to Excel workbook and then we will go to review tab and then we will go to proofing group and then click on the spelling. Do you want to continue checking at the beginning of the sheet? Yes. Then click on the change all. Again click on the change all. Spell check complete, you are good to go. Click OK. So our step number 2 is done. So now we will move to our next step, that is the step number 3. Our step number 3 is, you want to use autofill to enter a series of codes to create the product numbers. Enter 101 in cell B5 and use autofill to complete the sequence for the range B6 to B10 with the series. We are supposed that enter 101 in cell B5. We will go to Excel workbook and then we will select cell B5, this one, and then we will enter the digit 101, this one, and then press enter. Okay, and then use autofill to complete the sequence for the range B6 to B10 with the series. Okay, use autofill, double click here. So our step number 3 is done. Now we will move to our next step, that is the step number 4. Our step number 4 is to motivate customers to buy more products. You want to change the 5% off to 10% off. Find all occurrences of 0.05 and replace them with 0.10. We are supposed that find all occurrences of 0.05 and replace them with 0.10. So we will go to Excel workbook and then we will go to Home tab and then we will go to Editing group and then we will go to Find and select and then click on the Replace. Find what 0.05 and replace with 0.10. Find what 0.05, find what 0.05 and replace with 0.10. 0.10 and then click on the replace all. All done, we made one replacements. Click OK and then close. So our step number 4 is done. So now we will move to our next step, that is the step number 5. Our step number 5 is column C contains the cost of each product and column D contains the markup rate. Using these values, you will calculate the markup amount for each product in column E. In cell E5, enter a formula to calculate the markup amount, which is the result of multiplying the cost by the markup rate. Copy the formula to the range E6 to E10. We are supposed that in cell E5, enter a formula to calculate the markup amount, which is the result of multiplying the cost by the markup rate. Go to Excel workbook and then go to cell E5 and then type equal and then multiply the cost by the markup rate. Cost multiply markup, this one, and then press enter. So our step and then copy the formula to the range E6 to E10. We will copy this formula from the range E6 to E10. We will fill this formula. Okay, so our step number 5 is done. Now we will move to our next step, that is the step number 6. Our step number 6 is, now that you have calculated the markup amount, you can calculate the retail price for each product in column F. In cell F5, enter a formula to calculate the retail price, which is the sum of the cost and the markup amount. Copy the formula to the range F6 to F10. We are supposed that in cell F5, enter a formula to calculate the retail price, which is the sum of the cost and the markup amount. Go to Excel workbook and then go to cell F5 and type equal cost plus markup amount, this one, cell E5, and then press enter. and then copy the formula to the range F6 to F10, and then copy the formula in the range F6 to F10. We will fill this formula. So our step number 6 is done. Now we will move to our next step, that is the step number 7. Our step number 7 is each item is on sale this week. The sale price is X% of the retail price. You need to calculate the sale price. In cell H5, calculate the sale price. Copy the formula down the range H6 to H10. Okay, we are suppose that in cell H5 calculate the sale price. Go to Excel workbook and then go to cell H5 and type equal retail price multiply into 1 minus percent of this one G5. So our formula is complete. Now press enter and then copy the formula down the range H6 to H10. Fill the formula to the range H6 to H10. This one. So our step number 7 is done. Now we will move to our next step, that is the step number 8. Our step number 8 is the profit margin is the ratio of the net profit as a percentage of revenue. The formula first calculates the net profit between the sale price and the cost and divides that by the sale price. In cell I5, enter a formula to calculate the profit margin. Copy the formula to the range I6 to I10. We are supposed that in cell I5, enter a formula to calculate the profit margin. Copy the formula to the range I6 to I10. So we will go to Excel workbook and then we will go to in cell I5, this one, and then type equal into sale price minus cost into divided by sale price and then press enter and then copy the formula to the range I6 to I10. Copy the formula in the range I6 to H10, I6 to I10, this one. So our step number 8 is done. Now we will move to our next step, that is step number 9. Our step number 9 is you decide to edit a column to display the profit. Because profit is a dollar amount, you want to keep the profit column close to another column of dollar amounts. You will insert a column for the profit amount and enter the column heading. Insert a new column I and enter profit amount in cell I4. We are supposed that insert a new column I and enter profit amount in cell I4. Go to Excel workbook and then select column I and then right click, insert a new column, this one, and then enter profit amount in cell I4. We will select profit amount word and then we will copy Ctrl C and then we will go to Excel workbook and then we will select I4, cell I4, and then we will paste this one, profit amount. So our step number 9 is done. Now we will move to our next step, that is the step number 10. Our step number 10 is now you are ready to enter the profit amount formula. in cell I5 enter a formula to calculate the profit, which is the difference between the sale price and original cost. Copy the formula to the range I6 to I10. We are supposed that in cell I5 enter a formula to calculate the profit, which is the difference between the sale price and original cost. Go to Excel workbook and then go to in cell I5 and type equal sale price minus cost, this one, and then press enter. So our formula is done, and then copy the formula to the range I6 to I10, and then copy the formula in the range I6 to I10, this one. So our step number 10 is done. Now we will move to our next step, that is the step number 11. Our step number 11 is you want to insert two rows for category names above their respective products. Then you want to delete the row containing the soundtrack CD. Insert a new row 5 and type apparel in cell A5. Insert a new row 8 and enter souvenirs in cell A8. Bold the word in cell A5 and A8. Delete row 11 containing the soundtrack CD. We are supposed that insert a new row 5. We will go to Excel workbook and then we will select the row 5 and then right click and insert the new row 5, this one, and then type apparel in cell A5. We will select the word apparel and we will copy this one, and then we will go to Excel workbook and then we will select cell A5 and then we will paste here, this one, apparel, and then insert a new row 8. We will select row 8 and then we will click right and insert a new row 8, this one, and then we will enter souvenirs in cell A8 and then we will select the word souvenirs, this one, and then we will copy Ctrl C and then we will go to Excel workbook and then we will select cell A8 and we will paste Ctrl V, souvenirs, this one, and then bold the words in cells A8, A6, A5 and A8. We will select both cell A5, press Ctrl and then select cell A8, this one, and then go to font group and then bold, and then delete row 11 containing the soundtrack CD. Go to Excel workbook and then select the row 11, this one, soundtrack, and right click and then delete it. So our step number 11 is done. Now we will move to our next step, that is the step number 12. Our step number 12 is column A is too narrow for the product names. You want to increase the width. In addition, you want to increase the height for the first row. Finally, you decide to hide the product code column. Increase the width of column A to 23. Change the height of row 1 to 30. Hide column B containing the product codes. We are supposed that increase the width of column A to 23. Go to Excel workbook and then select column A, this one, and then right click and then click on the column width 23, this one, type 23 and then click OK. So then change the height of row 1 to 30. go to Excel workbook and then select row 1, this one, right click and then click on the row height 30, row height type 30 here and then press OK. Hide column B containing the product codes. Go to Excel workbook, select column B, this one, right click and then click on the hide, this one. So our step number 12 is done. Now we will move to our next step, that is the step number 13. Our step number 13 is the t-shirt product is below the souvenirs heading. This product belongs in the apparel section. You will move the t-shirt product row to be above the souvenirs heading. Select and cut the range A11 to J11. Insert cut cells on row 8. We are supposed that select and cut the range A11 to J11. First we will select the range A11 to J11. A11 to J11. Go to clipboard group and then click on the cut. And then insert cut cells on row 8. Select row 8, right click and then insert cut cells on row 8, this one. So our step number 13 is done. So now we will move to our next step, that is the step number 14. Our step number 14 is the travel mug product information is missing because it is similar to the mug data. You will copy and paste the mug data and edit it for the travel mug. Copy the range A10 to J10 and paste it in cell A12. In cell A12, enter travel mug. In cell C12, enter 7. We are supposed that copy the range A10 to J10. Copy the range A10 to J10. First we will select the range A10 to J10, this one. We will go to clipboard group and then we will copy this one and then paste it in cell A12. Select cell A12, this one, and then go to clipboard group and then paste it, this one. And then in cell A12, enter travel move. We will select the word travel move, this one, and then we will copy Ctrl C and then we will go to Excel workbook and then we will select cell A12 and then we will type, means we will paste this one, travel move. And then in cell C12, enter 7. C12, we will select cell C12, this one, and then we will type 7. Okay. So our step number 14 is done, and there are total 29 steps in this assignment, and I solve a 14 step in this video. If you want to do this assignment for you, or if you want to do this complete course for you, my WhatsApp number and email is showing at the bottom of the screen. You can contact me either through WhatsApp or email. I am available 24 hours for you, and you can get done your assignment within your due and with A+ grade. It's my guarantee, and thank you for watching my video. Please subscribe my channel, like my video and share my videos and comment on my videos, and thank you so much for watching my video.